The Gambia Armed Forces host a joint military committee meeting with their Senegalese counterparts on Tuesday, July 23, 2024 at the Ocean Bay Hotel in Cape Point, Bakau. The JMC, comprising senior officers from both the Gambia Armed Forces and the Senegalese Armed Forces, is tasked with working together to enhance peace and security along the Gambia-Senegal border through coordinated military operations. The ceremony was presided over by the Minister of Defense, Serigne Modou Njie, who emphasized the importance of collaboration between the two countries in maintaining regional peace and security. He highlighted the need for effective communication and coordination between the Gambia and Senegalese armed forces to address common security challenges.
As you sit around the table to discuss matters of joint military activities, let me remind you that at the third Presidential Council meeting, which was held in Banjul in July and August 2023, the following conclusions were recommended. 1. The establishment of the Joint Military and Joint Defense and Security Committees. These committees can help build trust and confidence between the security agencies of the two countries. They can also intervene and diffuse tensions and agree on common standard operating procedures, particularly on matters bordering on security to security engagements such as joint patrols, combined patrols, or joint operations. The Joint Military Defense and Security Committees, in the contemplation of the hot pursuit protocol, is that they will always meet to review the prevailing defense and security situation in the general areas of the two countries and agreed on a joint approach to address the issues head-on. The two parties recommended that at the level of the Permanent Secretariat, there will be a funding mechanism that should be put in place to fund identified activities. The establishment also of a channel of communication central to the operationalization of the agreements and protocols, as well as activities related to them. The two countries also reaffirmed their commitment to ensuring that dissidents or subversive elements from either state are not harbored or allowed to use the use of its territory to destabilize the order. Training and capacity building also of the Gambia Defense and Security Services were also requested by the Gambian side. The two countries also strongly recommend the posting of defense attaches to the Gambia High Commission in Dakar to facilitate the follow-up of the implementation of the cooperation agreements. In pursuit of these, focal points were also identified. For the defense and security, the Permanent Secretary at the Ministry of Defense was identified. And for the military, the Senegalese defense attaché in the Gambia was also identified.
Also present at this ceremony were the Deputy Chief of Defense Staff of the Gambia, Major General Ousmane Gomez, and the Senegalese Deputy Chief of Defense Staff, Fulgence Ndour. Both officials expressed their commitment to strengthening the partnership between their countries and ensuring the safety and security of their citizens.
Today we are gathered here to fulfill the decision of our two heads of state and our commanders-in-chief of our respectful armed forces as to how we can implement our military agreement on defense and security. In doing so, there was a need for a joint military committee as agreed by the two heads of states. The idea was also echoed by the two chief of defense staff of Senegal and the Gambia, especially during the Senegalese Chief of Defense Staff visit to the Gambia, Major General Cissé. on the 21st November 2023. The two chiefs of defense staff agreed and set up a joint military committee and held its first meeting in Ziguinchor from the 15th to the 16th of January 2023. The main aim of the committee was to plan, coordinate, and assess all security challenges affecting Senegal and the Gambia along the common maritime and land borders in order to maintain peace and stability.
La présence ce matin à notre cérémonie d'illustres invités
presents in this morning for our invitation as well
traduit un commun vouloir de vivre et de se développer.
It tells on how we are going to live and develop
en utilisant notre frontière commune
by using our border that's common
et notre voisinage
and our neighborhood
comme une opportunité heureuse et non comme une situation embarrassante.
like a common situation that we can always embrace each other.
Cette réunion bipartite,
This reunion here, which is the meeting here,
la deuxième après celle tenue à Ziguinchor,
which is the second one from the one that we had in Ziguinchor,
est surtout portée sur la sécurité.
which has to do with the security.
Elle a fait son bonhomme de chemin malgré les difficultés ça et là,
It's on the right way, however, there were some difficulties.
même si notre manque de patience ne lui crédite pas du nombre d'activités et de dynamisme que nous avions voulu.
However, even though we had that progress and need to make sure that what we need is actually in progress, the difficulties that we had, we actually tried to encounter them.
Cependant,
Therefore,
nous sommes conscients qu'il n'y a pas de place pour le découragement dans un partenariat.
there is no way we can get discouraged from this progress that we have taken so far.
Et tant que la volonté est là, tout est possible.
Since we have that volunteer, everything is possible.
As the meeting continues on Wednesday, various issues related to border security and joint military exercises are expected to be discussed. The Gambia Armed Forces and the Senegalese Armed Forces reaffirm their commitment to enhancing cooperation and coordination to address common security threats and challenges in the region. They agreed to continue working together to strengthen their partnership and improve the security situation along the Gambia-Senegal border. Reporting for Kerfatu, I am Buba Gajigo.